Friday afternoon, everybody. We made it through another week. We are here. We've got Pudgy first in the chat today. What's going on, Pudgy? We got Chris second. First is Pudgy. Second is Chris. We got PS5 Future Gaming, Chris. Dark Matter, Pudgy, Chris. Moji, Chris. Moji. Pika's mom's in here now. My goodness. Chris, what's going on, man? We got Chris, PS5, Next Level, Moji, Pudgy, Moji, Next Level, Moji, Chris, Pudgy, Pudgy, Moji, Moji, Shiba Daddy, Dark Matter, Pudgy, Dark Matter, PS5, Future Gaming, Shiba Matter, or Shiba Matter. That's not even, that's a mix of you guys. Shiba Daddy and Shiba Daddy and Dark Matter got together and had Shiba Matter. Chris, we got Moji, Pudgy, Shiba Daddy, Pudgy, Moji, and Moji. My goodness, got all of those out. Now we're going to go look at the market really quick before I mess up more names. Shiba Inu coin on the downturn. AMC on the downturn. AMC sitting down 9.32% right now. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 11.67, down 2.75% of the day. GameStop still down 6.5%, but doing better than it was earlier this afternoon. So GameStop sitting at 35.87 at the moment. The QQQ down to 301.41, slightly higher than it was before. But man, I am telling you, some losses on the day here, down 2% on the day. And would have done very, very well. Didn't stop out on those puts there. Nonetheless, guys, still 30% gain. So it's still good there. 301.39 on the QQQ. We've got NASDAQ down 2% on the day. GameStop down. BYD Therapeutics down. AMC down. Man, down. Ethereum, Shiba, and Bitcoin all down right now. We've got Sundial down to 31.15 cents. Molinado, barcoding at $1. CEI, 40 cents. SPY down 1.12%. BBIG, barcoding at $1. Highcroft, barcoding at $1. Netflix, sitting at $220.39. Redbox, down 11%, 307. Clovis, $1.77, man, getting hit hard today. Boxed, sitting at $1.97, down 14%. Revlon, $5.40. Luna Classic, 10,000 points per coin. And QQQ, 301.59. We'll watch that for a minute until it closes there. We've got, get ready to go back up, the pick up a load, or get that pickup to load up on some Shiba. Who else is down? Who else wants to buy some Shiba today? Somebody buying Shiba with Shiba Daddy? I like it. Gummy. Try a gummy, and then Mr. No. Nobody's going to be trying a gummy anything. I'm telling you right now, I'm still feeling the effects of that gummy bear. Like, it is a 24-hour experience for sure. Hola, Pika's mom. Hola to you. What is going on? I do lines of those gummies to spice up the day. Pudgy, I'm telling you right now, you do not, man. You do not. Nobody wants to live the 24 hours that I have been living here. It is nonsense, man. It is spicy and bad. Don't bully. Heck yeah. Nobody do that. Yo. What's up? Michael, Colella. Hi, Colella? What's going on, Michael? How you doing today? If I had $1 for every time AMC wasn't a tease, I'd still be poor. AMC and Shiba need to just drop already. Oh, man. They need to drop, or they just need to make up their mind. That's all they need to do. Make up your mind and hit a bottom or start to move higher. I agree, man. I agree. These ups and these downs are getting pretty annoying. Like, pick a direction and either let us load up or start to move higher and stop the nonsense. I agree with Chris on that one. But it's crazy how these markets, they can't just pick a trend line. They're channeling like crazy. And look at the long-term graph here. We're sitting in this for, what, 8 months now? Since November? Like, my gosh. We've erased gains. Where are we at here? Green line, basically. We've erased gains going all the way back to 2020. It's not something that you want to see when 2 years worth of gains have been erased. And we're still not on an uptrend at this point. So, yes, let's get some action and let's get it in a singular direction. James, good afternoon to you, man. What's going on? MOAS Monday. Pudgy, let's make it happen. I would love a MOAS on Monday. You said it right the first time. Michael Colella. Colella. That's what it's got to be. Michael Colella. Good deal, man. There's so many different names to come in here. I know that I'm going to have to mess up some of them. Vecna. It's not Vecna, is it? Who's the bully here? Because I'm buying that guy. Oh, Vecna's the bully. That's what I see you're saying. Man, I was eating some ground turkey there. We'll move that over there so I don't accidentally hit that thing. And we'll be good to go. Michael, thank you very much for the fist bump. Fist bump. Fist bump. Michael, thank you very much for the super sticker, man. I love these super stickers, man. You guys really have a lot of fun with the super stickers, and I appreciate every single one of them. Kalela, I like it. Michael, I like it. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to see. I'm downloading, since I forgot to record in Streamlabs, since I forgot to record that live stream. I'm downloading that live stream yesterday because I want to cut that gummy bear up and post it. Let's see. I've been downloading it for quite some time. And I still got quite some time left, man. A little over halfway done. So I think that's going to end up being like a 2-hour download. My gosh, dude, it should not take 2 hours to download that. Ridiculous. I feel like it's slowed down drastically. Alright, opening when complete. Like, I get it. Close that. Nobody cares about that. Jeez, man. A little over halfway done. Why would it take... I guess it takes that long to download something that's an hour long? Ridiculous. 26 in here and only 6 likes. Arthur, man, make sure to click that like button because if you don't, you guys know what you're going to get. You're going to get an ad. Can't wait to buy my last Shiba AMC, then not realize until I'm rich from selling. Chris, what's the goal, man? What's the goal, Chris? I need to know the goal. I don't need to know the goal. We don't need to tell me the goal if you want. But yeah, it is true, man. When it becomes a truly passive investment like that, where you're not sitting there worrying about it, what it's doing on a daily basis and all of that, and you're not worried about adding more, averaging down, and all that good stuff, when it becomes satisfied, it takes a lot of stress off as well, man. I'm always fist bumping Clay. Michael, you really are, man. Not a lot of other people throw those fist bumps out there, but you do, and I appreciate it, man, with a little fist bump. Fist bump. Oh, yes. Ad forthcoming. Not yet. Not yet. I'm not going to hit you guys with an ad yet, but I will in like 15 minutes. Oh, darn. How did that go? I missed. Oh, Michael. Not good. Not good. Okay, if you want to watch it, you can go ahead and scroll like an hour and 5 minutes into yesterday's live stream. If you want to wait, what I'm going to try and do is I'm downloading the whole live stream. Then I got to clearly cut the 10-minute segment out for the gummy bear. And then what I'm going to do is I plan on still doing my 2 normal videos tonight, right? And I don't necessarily want to use a notification for the gummy bear video, so I'll go ahead and hopefully post it tonight if this thing downloads and I'm able to cut it out. But it's clearly taken about an hour already, and it seems to be about halfway through. So I want to cut it, and then I want to do like a little what to expect type of description afterwards, so that you guys can see the reaction, and then if anybody is thinking about doing it, kind of getting an understanding of, you know, how long it was spicy for. Clearly, yeah, I'm going to the bathroom the next day because of it. Like, it's not just something that you're gonna eat. It's gonna burn your mouth for a minute, and then you're gonna be over with. You got at least a 24-hour time frame where it's gonna be affecting you. So yeah, I'll give a little brief description afterwards and stuff too. So if you guys want to watch that, you can rewatch it. If not, just go scroll an hour and 5 minutes in. But it's not a joke, dude. Those stupid gummy bears are hot. Bought under 2 million loom today. Nice, Michael. Mine shows 5 likes. Guys, click the like button. What are you doing? Mine actually shows 14 likes. So you guys got to click refresh. What's up, my people? AMC Trapper in the house, baby. What's going on, AMC Trapper? Not a terrible day today, knowing that we're a little bit higher than we were earlier, so that's solid. But nonetheless, man, AMC getting hit pretty hard, down 8.88% right now. GameStop down 6.5%. Shiba pulling back down 3% right now. NASDAQ trying to bounce back into the close here, but nonetheless, still closing 1.79%. Lower today. Tough day for the market. Everything is red. And when everything is red like this, man, it's devastation in the market. I don't like it. Nobody likes it, but that's what we're dealing with right now. We can watch Bitcoin. The overall market is ending right now, actually. So my computer's showing 4 o'clock. Must be about to tick 4 o'clock right here. But AMC looking like it's going to close at about 15.50 at the moment, down 8.85%. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 11.66. GameStop closing around 35.84. We've got Bitcoin down to 22,634 right now. The NASDAQ still ticking. My computer must be 1 minute fast or something. NASDAQ closing at 11,834.11. GameStop 35.80. Pure Therapeutics 71.30. AMC 15.51. Shiba, Ethereum, and Bitcoin all down. Sundial closing at 31.22. Molinado $2. CEI 40.25. The SPY 395.07. BBIG dollar flat. Highcraft Mining $2. Netflix 220.44. Redbox 305.50. Clovis $1.81. Box $1.98. Revlon 5.42. Lunk 10,000 points per coin, and the QQQ sitting at 301.99 right now. Wow, brutal day in the market, man. Absolutely brutal day in the market. And Bitcoin bouncing off the upper end of that channel there, coming down pretty heavily at the moment, sitting at 22,595. So we'll watch Bitcoin trend into the afternoon here and see what happens on that end. Just chilling. Nice. Aaron, so, hey, so is it even possible to work yourself up from nothing in crypto? Like little by little from like $1,000, or do you need to invest quite a bit to get anywhere if you know what you're doing? So, Aaron, it is absolutely possible to build up. Bro, I definitely won't be adding more AMC. Go ahead. Call me a, what does he say, shill? Oh, JV, man, you're not a shill, man. I'm the shill, right? I'm the OG shill. You guys remember the good old Reddit days. Definitely the OG shill right here. So, yeah, Aaron, it is definitely possible to build yourself up from $1,000. And listen, I don't want to say easily, but you've got a couple decisions to make, okay? And it's gonna depend on who you are as a person, which one fits better for you. So there's two different strategies, and you can, I guess, go through a mix of these strategies if you would like. But there's the buy and hold game, and there's the trading game. Crypto is extremely volatile. So if you choose the trading pattern or choose the trading route, what you would see is a lot of frequent trading. So let's say you were looking at Bitcoin and you did want to go ahead and use your $1,000 and try to trade. Well, if you're going on just an afternoon like this and you're seeing it drop from 23.1 to 22.5, that is roughly a 3% decline at that point in time. Let's say you were playing it to the downside. Also, you could play it to the upside and so on. But you can hit moves like this, 3%, and these happen typically multiple times a day in cryptocurrency. So 3% on $1,000, you're hitting $30. And let's say you just do that, you know, $30, $30, all of it, it doesn't sound like much. But as soon as you start to do it every single day, well, very quickly, by the end of the month, if you don't rack up any large losses, by the end of the month, you know, you might be sitting on $1,300 and you just made 30% in a single month. Amazing. Maybe by the end of the year, you've tripled your money and you're sitting on $3,000. And then you're able to continue trading like that. You're making some serious money, and it's going to go from $1,000 to $5,000 to $10,000, and yes. Now, a little bit of a less stressful way. I view trading as stressful, especially if you're working with large quantities, right? Nobody wants to see large losses on their portfolio, and it leads to amounts of stress that people don't talk about. And the funny thing is, when people discuss trading, they're always successful. Nobody ever has losses. Nobody ever talks about losses or the stress or watching numbers just disappear from your portfolio, because everybody wants you to follow them, so they only want to talk about gains. Well, you know, trading causes a lot of stress. Think about it like you're trying to weave in and out of traffic. You can get there faster, yes, you can make some great moves, but any wrong move, man, could lead to some declines, or it could lead to some devastation if you're not careful. So the other approach, buying and holding. If you use Bitcoin for an example, nobody wants to look at a 5 to 10 year time frame. But if you go 5 to 10 years back in Bitcoin and you're looking at the $100 price point, and you see Bitcoin's trading at $100 and it's currently sitting at $22,000. Yes, it is down big from $70,000, but over that time frame, if it's just like a set it and forget it type of a deal, and if you went from $100 to $20,000, and what would that be? A 10 times 20, a 200x increase. Your $1,000 is now $200,000. If you look at Shiba Inu coin, okay, and you go back to the points at the beginning of 2021, I believe it like 200,000x. And that's not to say that you're going to sit in it that entire time and never take a gain, right? But if you did, and you 200,000x'd it, every dollar, what's 200,000 times 100 times 1,000, man? Isn't that like $20 million or $200 million at that point? You would have had some ridiculous gains at that point if you bought and held Shiba Inu coin. Now, if you're looking at the industry right now and you're wondering whether or not your $1,000 could do something, it might be tough to time a bottom perfectly here, but let's say you did. Let's say that you jumped in Shiba Inu coin right now or Bitcoin or something. If you buy Bitcoin, you're looking at potentially tripling or quadrupling your money by the time we get back to the all-time highs. Still, $3,000 to $4,000 it's not going to take or shouldn't take ridiculous amounts of time to hit all-time highs. So knowing we dropped in 7 months, we could easily go back up in 7 months. And going from $1,000 to $4,000 in a 7-month period is amazing. Shiba Inu coin going from $1,000 to potentially $10,000 in a 7-month time frame, amazing. If you're looking at the future, I don't know what crypto is going to hold for us in 20 years. But if we're sitting on Bitcoin now, $1,000 in Bitcoin, $1,000 in Ethereum, $1,000 in Shiba Inu coin, whatever, I would not be surprised to see another 100x increase in these prices over the next 10 to 20 years. So look, if you're wondering whether or not your $1,000 can go to $100,000 in 10 years, yes, I think that's a possibility. 20 years, can you go to $200,000? Yes, I think that's a possibility. I think we could see some amazing growth over the long term. So, Aaron, hopefully that answers your question. I know it was kind of like a long explanation there. Michael! When Lambo, when Mansion, when Discord. Okay, so here's the thing. I was downloading the video and trying to get some stuff ready to go to post that video because I want to post that extra video tonight. Eating that thing before it kind of becomes irrelevant and nobody cares that I ate that thing anymore. So that is most likely the goal for that one. Let's try to call Discord tonight or this weekend. I'm gonna have some time, so let's call it Discord tonight or this weekend. As long as I can get that other one, as long as I can get that other video done and scheduled in a timely manner. If you guys want to join it, okay, follow me on Twitter. I can post the Discord on Twitter. And I will just throw a link in the description to, my videos and stuff like that. So hopefully we can make it happen. It will be like bare bones at this point, and then I can give everybody different permissions and stuff like that later. But yeah, let's try to make it happen to see if we can get something set up. Hoy, if the economy gets worse, is it more likely for the shorts to cover or for them to wait us out if they're still losing? So Chris, if the economy gets worse, short positions would be doing better. I personally think that they would be more likely to cover their long positions at that point when they're losing on their longs and cut their long positions. So I would imagine they would be more fruitful and more willing to keep their short positions alive if the economy continues to deteriorate. Let's see. Spaniard, it definitely hits everyone differently. Sorry, bro. Something I missed. They said it was mild, JB. Understatement, in my opinion. Gotcha. Talking about the C word there. Yes. Also, with all these crypto exchanges holding everyone's money, could that be a way for the government to get money back since there's so much out there? Yes, Chris. I do think that, listen, I really think that whether or not the government's going to try and go after these centralized crypto exchanges, I think what's happening right now is like a door being held wide open for the government to go in and like put their foot in there. Get their foot in the door for some sort of a regulation, some sort of a governance, and in some sort of a controlling factor in the crypto space. I don't know if they're swinging the door wide open or what the deal is, but I absolutely believe that the government's going to put their hand in crypto after this. Wouldn't the money go? Wouldn't the money go if the government, go to the government if they all go bankrupt? So, Chris, if they all go bankrupt, it should go to the lenders, not necessarily the government. What bankruptcy does is allows you go in and the court basically looks at how much money you have and determines like who you're going to pay off and how much you have to pay them off. You're basically saying, all right, well, look, I owe you $100,000, and in the exchanges situations, it's billions or hundreds of millions of dollars. I owe you $1 million, but I only have 200,000. So I want to pay everybody back, but I owe $1 million. I'm going to pay you back 20 grand. I'm going to pay you back 50 grand. I'm going to pay you back 30 grand. I'm going to pay you back the other 100,000. So it's basically settling your debt for less and then losing your credit worthiness with everybody that's out there. So I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily going to go to the government. Obviously, the court's going to make some money. Lawyers are going to make some money, things like that. But I don't think it's going to go to the government. I think it would be just a way to reduce the debt that's owed. Look at the fans and sips. You could probably have a real cult, and you have what other crypto tubers don't. Jake's here's $50 super chat away from a modern day mansion in the making. Manson in the making. Shiba daddy, man. I don't want to be a cult leader, man. Never. Don't want to do that. I want to have some fun. I want to build the bros up, and I want to see everybody succeed. Whether your definition of success is different from mine or different from everybody else's in here, I do not see a problem with everybody experiencing their level of success. So that's what I want to see, man. Call it a cult, call whatever you want, but we are here for some success. Absolutely, Aaron. Shiba is the latest crypto coin that everyone is talking about. The dog-themed coin has experienced a recent price upward, and that got traders going wild. Crypto Burger, exactly right, man. Which way is Biddy about to go? Getting tight, yeah. Arthur, getting a little crazy in here, isn't it, man? I still think that we're on our way down. My bias is to the downside. Bouncing off this level here, I think we probably end up breaking back down through this level, through this channel right here, and come down for a retest of that 19,000 here pretty soon. But that's because my bias is negative. I know a lot of people think that we're on a bounce now, so their bias would be bullish. Read my last. Kalani, I got you, man. I got you, I think. Thoughts on crypto, Ethereum, Bitcoin, RSI, and where it stands leading to the short term. Let's see if we've got an RSI on here. So I don't see a relative strength index on Bitcoin, at least. At least through Weeble here. Oh yeah, here it is. They do have one. Let's look at it daily. So the RSI is not in overbought territory by any means, but it is ticking back down here. So anytime, I mean, it's really going to follow the price. This would still be a bullish trend on the daily chart for Bitcoin here on the RSI, and could just be, I mean, if you drew a trend line here, it would be hitting these higher lows, almost in an ascending trend line pattern, and could bounce back up. Now, it doesn't mean that it has to go all the way up to 70 before it gets into overbought territory and starts to curl back over. RSI can continue to go up. It can flatten out. It can go back down. It's not something that I typically use, but if I'm looking at the RSI right here, it doesn't look negative at this point. It's just following the price of Bitcoin and hitting these higher lows and higher highs on its way up over the last, 2 months or so. But it's definitely not in overbought territory yet. I think that what we ended up running into was this price level of resistance at the $24,000, $25,000 range, and it was just too much for it to break through on its first trip. So that's what I got on RSI there for Bitcoin. See, let's take it off so it's easier to see the price there. But yeah, I'm sure it looks very similar on Ethereum and so on. I wouldn't be terribly concerned about it curling over at this point of the game. Now, if it continues to drop, it's really going to follow the overall price. Do you trust a Robinhood over exchanges for crypto? Michael, excellent question. I actually do. Okay, I actually do. Now, I have not looked into anything that Robinhood has stated recently moving over to these crypto wallets, right? Now, that's the interesting part. When Robinhood doesn't have crypto wallets where you can transfer on and off, what's basically happening is they're allowing you to trade these derivatives, and they're responsible. They've got your money on their platform. If they are rolling out crypto wallets to be in a similar position as crypto exchanges, in saying that anything you're holding on a crypto wallet on their platform, on their centralized platform, is considered a loan, I would put them in the exact same category as I do any of these centralized cryptocurrency exchanges, that I do not like that. So I'm not exactly sure what their reasoning for rolling out these wallets are. But that's what I would be looking into to determine whether or not I trust them more than the centralized exchanges. So in a sense, I do, because they're a stockbroker. But in a sense, when it comes down to the exact crypto and their reasoning for the wallets, I may not, man. It's my birthday today, but I'm still holding strong. Ooh, Nick Tico, I got you 2 seconds. Right after I say, click, sending you some rules. You can modify posts for your users. Join the Discord. We might be a trailer park, but it's got to be a mature asphyxiate. Yeah, JB, exactly, man. And look, I can, I'm pretty sure, right, I can make, like, different sections, too. So, like, if you got a green name in here, and you want to join the Discord, right, you can get access to a private bro trailer park type deal, where it's only members on the channel, and then there's just, like, an open forum for anybody to join there. Stuff like that, too. So it could definitely be... I mean, I don't want any, like, Armageddon zones or whatever, but it's some stuff that I'm thinking about, too. Like, dude, you can't sit here and say, well, we're going to build up a bro. Like, we could have a little build up a bro section. I don't want the main area in the Discord to be you posting everybody else's videos, posting your videos. I would like some Shiba Inu coin specific sections, AMC specific sections, like stuff like that, where we can just go to research as well without having to go through and deal with all the drama and the crap on Reddit and Twitter and everybody hating each other. But also some places, man, I know you guys got your Twitters, you got your Instagrams, you got your YouTubes. If you want to post some of your stuff, man, and people want to go through and see, well, shoot, Paul's got a new video, Pudgy's got a new video, let's go see what they got going on. You guys can post your videos and stuff there, and just have some different rooms for different categories like that. I think that'll be awesome. Going back down, but I wanted to say, oh, Nick Tico, man. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nick Tico. Happy birthday to you. Hey, Nick Tico, man, thank you very much for being in on your birthday. Absolutely appreciate that. Hopefully that song did not go to waste and you were listening. Who's the best call leader since Charles, man? That almost escalated quickly. Oh my gosh, something bad's gonna happen to me. No, it's not, man. You're gonna be fine, Chris. You're going to be fine. Hit the dang like button. Do it! We're looking. It's already 4:18. Time's going fast. If we don't have 50 likes, you guys are in trouble. Dude, we're not even close. Golly. Oh, man. You guys are slow. I'm telling you. But with so much showing apes are still holding and wanting to buy right now, could you see diamond handing during this squeeze? I get emotions are come in later, just hypothetically. Yeah. Dude, some people I know, and look, this might not even be a good thing. Some people I know would honestly be willing to hold AMC to $1 million a share. I know that they would. There's like a mental disconnect between logic and reason. And I know some people would be willing to hold AMC to $1 million. Absolutely. They got that diamond hand mentality. And here's the sad part. I think that they would hold it all the way back down to $15 a share as well. If it hit $1 million, like if their price target's $5 million, they rode AMC all the way up to $1 million a share, they'd ride it back down to 15. I know they would. There's a diamond hand mentality out there that I do believe these people would do anything. I don't think that's necessarily good, But I don't think that that's the majority that's out there either. I think that the majority at this point would love to be back in the green and would reevaluate their emotions once they are in the green. So just because they hit green doesn't mean they'd sell. But if they hit green, they're most likely going to reevaluate their idea of what AMC is as a trade, where they want to hold it to, and how comfortable they are with the investment. Because they've been beaten for a year, and well, more than a year for a lot of people. They've been beaten for a year, and a lot of people have had enough. Clibro, so pick his mom, she got pretty eyes and a creepy voice. Well, pick his mom, you got pretty eyes and a creepy voice. Ooh, appreciate you, Clibro, for life. Nick Tico, heck yeah, man, that's what I like. Shiba Daddy, I'm glad somebody laughed. Good, man, me too. Hey, man, Monday, I heard you. Nice, Nick Tico, man, happy birthday to you. Never gonna eat the world's hottest gummy. Thank you for teaching me that lesson. Yeah, Mick Duggar, CLC or LC. I'm gonna, hopefully I can get that video out there. It's really not a joke, dude. Only do that if for some reason you want to prove to yourself that you can literally handle torture. Okay, I mean it was pain, and I'm still going to the bathroom because of it. So yeah, it's not a joke or not some sort of a challenge like oh I'm cool, I'm gonna eat this. You really have to want to prove something to yourself if you're gonna eat that gummy bear. Sorry, had to log off real quick. I'm back. Did you answer the 1.2? So, Brent, no. What was the 1.2% question, man? Ask it again. I'm sorry I didn't see it. Watch the whole ad. It rocked. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Oh, gosh. Yeah, Moji, I will give you another, okay? If we don't get 75 likes by about 4:45, you're getting another ad. So keep that in mind. You guys got to click the like button. I really don't understand why it's so hard for you guys to click the like button. It helps more than you really know. If you don't want to send a super chat, click the like button. Even if you don't really know if you like it or not, click the like button. Like it helps grow the channel. And that's just nice to do because it literally costs nothing to click the like button. That's how I am with Shiba, but also see it grow over time. Daniel, we talking you talking just willing to hold, like diamond hand, whatever? Is that what you're talking about there? I like number 22. Same number as my birthday today. Nick Tico, nice, man. Dude, tell me you're not turning 22 on the 22nd of 2022. That would be sweet. Hey, bro, there's a meme of you on Twitter after your Gummy Bear Challenge that relates to crypto. You've been tagged for the live. Respect, brother. Oh, God, man. What could this possibly be? How I look and feel when in a crypto bear market. Thanks to the legend. Not bad, dude. Let's see what this is right here. This could be pretty funny. Let's see what this is. Well, I gotta turn the volume up. Oh, jeez. No, I'm gonna lose that. Let's just go low screen. This is not good. This is how you handle a bear market, man. This is not. This is me if I'm trading puts in the morning too, and the Nasdaq starts to go up. If I'm buying calls and the worst thing, and the market goes down. Worst thing. This is not good. This is not good. Oh gosh, PS5, man, that's awesome. That's awesome, man. It was not good either. It was literal torture. If I knew 100% that we were all holding AMC to $1 million a share, then that would be the most insane ride of this whole thing. Your kids wouldn't know what work was. No, they would not, man. They absolutely would not. And that's the thing, though, man. Here's the thing that gets me. It all started, right, and everybody was committed to riding AMC to 100,000. Dude, I got tortured for telling people that $100,000 a share on AMC was not going to be easy. They literally came in here from Reddit and like just raided my streams and just belittled me for thinking that $100,000 a share on AMC was not going to be easy. Gummy making a comeback all day long today, Shiba Daddy, all day long today. I'm telling you that right now. What happens next? Testing is done for the tax. Do we just hope exchanges adopt it? So, Brent, from what I read, and let me put a little disclaimer out there. I don't know the development side of things, so I honestly don't know what it takes to put it onto the blockchain and things like that. But from what I've read, we are looking at a potential like 1 week period or so where it gets put on the blockchain, and then anything that would be traded directly on the blockchain. So not necessarily like Binance to Binance transactions or these major exchanges that just allow you to trade within their own coins. Those should see the burns. Now, Binance, the CEO of Binance, has already showed interest in the fact that if it gets deployed on the blockchain, they would be willing to add those 1.2% burns to the Binance platform. They just said you guys got to get it up and running on the Binance on the blockchain first. So yes, my idea of what's to happen is that potentially even by next week we see burns on the blockchain, and then following that, exchanges adopting it. They are not required to. If they're only, like, if those transactions don't hit the blockchain, if you're literally just trading their coins back and forth, then they're not required to do that. But a lot of them do seem to be willing to follow suit if it's something that the blockchain holds up there. I don't get ads, but I've been liking it. Good, Michael. Nobody in here gets ads. It's ridiculous, guys. Happy birthday, Nick Tico. Heck yeah. AMC Chapter. Go Lunic for Clay. Pika's mom. Like Luna Classic for me. Speaking of flashbacks, what? I don't even know. AMC Trapper, thank you, brother. Really appreciate it. Heck yeah. It's not holding AMC, but they got a strong following. Yeah, Shiba Daddy, they do have a very strong following. A lot of people very passionate about AMC, and been around for, dude, we're gonna be going on 2 years here pretty soon. Like the end of the second half of this year is gonna go by quick. And it's going to be 2 years. I mean, in the grand scheme of life, 2 years isn't a long time, but this is a 2-year swing trade. It's a 2-year swing trade at this point, right? Mr. Simon, yeah, Mr. Simon's definitely hiding out, man. He's afraid to show his face in here. I know he is. Obviously, that link pressure should be enough to make them adopt it. Oh, yeah, dude, we got a lot of people that would just blow their social media and emails up all day long if they don't implement the 1.2% burn tax there. They would definitely hear from us. AMC, guys, sitting at 15.45 after hours, down 1/3 of a percent right now. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 11.65, trading sideways over the last half hour or so. GameStop trading sideways, 0.67% higher after hours. At $36 a share, we've got Bitcoin trending down right now, sitting below or down 2.15%, 22,600 per coin. Nasdaq closed the day down 1.87%. GameStop we just talked about. BR Therapeutics 71.30, sitting at 71.10 at the moment. Red on Bitcoin, Shiba, and Ethereum. Sundial sitting up 0.5% after hours. No real volume at all. 25 shares being traded on this candle here. Mullen Auto sitting flat at $1.02, barcoding all afternoon. CEI down 0.70%, 40 cents per share. The SPY slightly down after hours. BBIG sitting break even at $1. Highcroft Mining at $1.02. Netflix $220.20. Redbox sitting at $3.04 after hours. Clovis $1.80. Box up 3%. Moving a little bit there after hours, going from, what, a $1.98 close all the way up to $2.09, back down to $2.04. Revlon sitting at $5.45, 9,900 points per coin on Ethereum Classic, and 302.10 after hours on the QQQ. It doesn't seem like we've got any major movers, so we might not have any major earnings reports coming out. Bro, did you see what CZ said on his Binance account on Twitter on CNBC News? Thoughts? I have not. I can go look at that in a second. Ethereum technical analysis, please. Rohit, absolutely, man. Very similar to Bitcoin. except Ethereum has broken out of the trend line that I had for Ethereum. So it does seem to be running into a little bit of trouble in this area right here. I've been testing this $1,600 $1,600 range for the last week or so, after having a very nice rally based on the Ethereum merge news that's coming out. It has had trouble bouncing up through this level. If it does, I imagine you're retesting the $1,700 to $1,800 range. Okay, this is going to prove to be some support and resistance in this area right here. But well out of the channel that it was trending in for, what, a month and a half down here after falling down through $1,000 per coin. So it is on the upside right now. Really like that. But with Bitcoin pulling back and Shiba pulling back and things pulling back a little bit, I wouldn't be surprised if Ethereum also comes back down into that $1,000 to $1,200 range. Now, if it does, or if it continues to move here, what we're really looking forward to is the Wednesday Federal Reserve press conference. This FOMC press conference is going to happen on Wednesday at, I believe, 2:30, right after the interest rate decision. Next week is going to be a big week, guys. We're either going to see some decent gains if Jerome Powell talks the economy is doing okay, there's no problems, inflation is under control, interest rates won't continue to increase by very much, and so on. If they raise interest rates by 1 percentage point, 100 basis points, and Jerome Powell says we're going to have problems with a recession towards the end of the year, I would absolutely expect a major decline in crypto and in stocks. So these are the lines I've got on the chart right now with a potential resistance in the $1,700 to $1,800 range if we break to the upside. But support down here at $1,300 per coin, and support again around $1,000 per coin. I mean, below that, you're talking multi-year lows back down here in the $300 to $500 range. So we're going to have to see if Jerome Powell speaks on Wednesday and really dampen sentiment, or what ends up happening there. But right now, Bitcoin, and it's down, but it might be trying to curl back up. So we're going to watch and see what happens, since cryptocurrency is still ticking and everything else is in after-hours trading. Hey, bro, what do you think of Blockbuster tweeting that they're back from the grave? Oh, God. I have not seen that, man. I think I still have my Blockbuster card in my drawer downstairs. I should hang that up. I think I might still have my Blockbuster card. Chris! Thank you very much for the super chat. Chris is amazing, man. Chris, let's see what Chris has to say. So, Chris, what is this? I don't even know what this is right here. Ooh, all right, sweet. That downloaded. That's what that is. It started to play the video immediately after downloading. All right, cool. Let's see. That answer made me realize how far I've actually come since being here. Started out by jumping in Wall Street bets, and Clay made a face like I was the dumbest person when I asked about 100,000. I realized I was an idiot and joined the bros. No, dude, Chris, man. If you're listen, I understand Wall Street bets. Yes, everybody that came from Reddit really hated me for a while there, and you probably have come a very long way, especially when it comes to realism. I'm not trying to talk down the possibility of 100,000 or anything like that, because truly anything is possible if everybody band together. Or imagine, dude, if I was the only guy that held AMC, if I owned all 500 million shares right now, I was the only guy that held AMC, and I knew that these shorts were out there, well, absolutely, man. I literally decide the price at that point. I literally decide the price. I could easily hold on to $1 million a share on AMC, and they would have to cover at some point. And if I don't sell it back, it's guaranteed. But when everybody else is involved, and everybody wants to start undercutting the other guy to make sure that they get their sale, and somebody who's never seen $10,000 has $10,000 in their portfolio, like stuff like that is going to have an emotional impact on the decision that people make. So yes, you probably have come a very long way. Chris, thank you very much, man. My goodness. Really appreciate that super sticker there. And Chris has been a bro for a very long time now. And like Chris has done, everybody else out there right now should join the bros and become a bro. Let's see. Rent's paid. Been working like Grandpa Barney. So why not? It's just, dude, it is literally just a number, man. I'm telling you, it is just a number. Chris, you're awesome, dude. Thank you very much. My goodness. And that is the first thing. And I really never want to see anybody sending a super chat or super sticker or investing in anything or anything like that if it's going to like stretch you or make you feel uncomfortable or like you don't know. Like if you don't have your rent paid, dude, and you're sending a super chat like that, like don't do that, right? I really want everybody to be comfortable with everything. So, Chris, man, thank you very much. I got to run check your Twitter DMs. JB, I will. Let's see if I got anything right here. And where's my DMs? I don't even know where my DMs are. My messages aren't even showing up on the computer here. All right. Oh no, there they are. Messages. Okay. Sweet. JB, I see the DMs there. I'll have to check them out afterwards and read through them. So, good news is I do see them. So, I've got them. Spaniard, thank you very much for the super chat. Click. What happens to GME now post split and AMC. So, Spaniard, GameStop is going to sit in the $30 range, and of course it can rise or fall from where it's at right now. As far as like anything else happening, the shorts are it doesn't seem like the shorts are in any more trouble than they were previous to the split, right? It doesn't seem like they're in any more trouble than they were before. With a dividend like we saw, they should be required to facilitate and get their hands on those extra shares to pay the dividend, because the shorts owe dividends that are paid. But with the fact that they just made that much more money on their short positions, they should easily be able to go out there and cancel out the price difference by going out and picking up those shares and providing those dividends to the people that they borrowed the shares from. So it seems to me at this point that they are actually in a 6.5% better position than they were yesterday. GameStop is down 6.5% today, so the shorts would be up 6.5% today. I mean, that's what I see there. I remember when I thought 80,000 was realistic, but I also believed the squeeze was 400 tomorrows ago. Me too, man. Look, I honestly believed that AMC, if it was going to squeeze, it was probably going to squeeze in February or maybe March of 2021, about a year and a half ago, right? The major excitement that took place at the beginning of 2020 here, January of 2020, was wild. And yes, it did pull back a little bit, and when it started to run back in this area right here, I thought if it's going to squeeze, it's going to run. You know, it's who's going to be here 6 months later? Who's going to be here 3 months later? Retail investors are very impatient, and retail investors are very short-sighted when it comes to long-term holds. So I figured if it was going to happen, it was either going to happen here or on this run right here. And man, nope. This surprisingly happened, yes. I didn't think that people were still going to be involved at this point of the game, especially when you're talking this time frame back here. May, no way. And running up to $72 per share or whatever, very nice. And we've known the story since then, man. Been trending lower, and then, of course, the overall market starts to get hit towards the end of 2021, and now we're in a massive bear market and so on. But, oh, yeah, dude, I thought for sure that we would have squeezed by now 500 tomorrows ago. Unofficially a bro. Nate F, man, if you click that subscribe button, you are a bro, my friend. Iowa Sweet Corn is the best. Nate F is Nick F's cousin. Very well could be. I actually don't know all of Nick F's cousins. Let's see. Just do it, Nick. Do it. Smoji Indiana corn on the cob is the GOAT. Let's get it, dude. Homegrown Arizona sweet corn is the best. Pudgy, and we're pitting Arizona against Indiana at this point of the game. Got a roadside stand, Pudgy? He might, man. He might. It'd be right over. Heck yeah, Moji. Are you coming my way or going their way? Chart. Go up for Clay. Pika's mom. Whatever that means. Chart go up for Clay? Heck yeah, let's get this chart to go up. We want Bitcoin. Do we want Bitcoin to go up or down? All right, we're going back to the polls here. We're going back to the polls here. I actually want to know what you guys want to see. Let me know. Let me know what you guys actually want to see right now. I mean, we're in bear market territory. Do we want prices to go extremely low so you guys can load up? Or are we done with the bear market? We just want prices to go up now. No more buying. Let's hit our gains at this point of the game. Do we want prices to go down or do we want prices to go up? Let's see. Calibra. There was a big dump on Bitcoin 1 minute chart. Was it Elon Musk or whales? Or who do we know where these dumps come from? So PS5 future gaming. You're right. We're looking at the 1 minute chart right here. And you can see that we had some major declines. About what? An hour ago? A little over an hour ago. I do not know what this is for. We see the declines here in Shiba. We see the declines here in Bitcoin. But I do not know who is responsible for this. I don't know if there was an economic release at this time. It seems like a strange time. 3:30 in the afternoon seems like a strange time for an economic release. Also seems like a strange time for an earnings report. So I'm not 100% sure what was going on here. If it was just a technical move in Bitcoin and everything else is following, or if it is news driven. and we're seeing like a major player sell off or something and cause that 23.8. And this is from 23.1. Yeah. So it's not even really like a fall through of a support level or anything like that. So I'm not exactly sure what would have caused that decline on the 1 minute chart there. I just know we do have a pretty drastic decline. But since we all joined the market, what's the percent of investors than before? What do you mean? So the percent of retail investors, or like how many more investors there are now than there was like 2 years ago, or what are you saying there? Down all the way. Hemi Life says down all the way. We want it to go down so we can get some major buys and major load up. First vote, I'm hungry. Chips are going stale because I can't find my dip. Let's do it, man. We get the first vote in there. We got to get these dips. We need more dips, everybody. It feels great to be... Pika is back home. Pika, nice. Glad that you're home. Glad the flight was hopefully good. Glad you're safe. All that good stuff there. Was the flight okay, though? I mean, I know some flights can be pretty annoying, but... I'd say, 99% of the time, it's just a nice, smooth flight. Very quick. No turbulence, no delays, anything like that. That's the way to go when there's no problems whatsoever. Later, y'all. Pudgy, if you're leaving, man, thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to click that like button. Okay, so I bought back in AMC today, but I got 5 less shares than I originally had. Master, that's okay. That's okay, man. It's okay to buy back in today with 5 less shares. If you want that exposure to the upside, you're back in. Maybe if you got 5 less shares than you had before, you don't have as much risk on the table, and it might make you feel a little better, I guess. Yes, Pika, safe and somewhat sound. Yeah, safe and somewhat sound. Guys, we got a couple purple lines coming on here, hitting another intraday low right now. Sitting at 22.5 at the moment. So Bitcoin does seem to be having a very hard afternoon right now. And we're seeing some declines into Friday evening. So, man, I can't believe it's Friday evening already. That's incredible. It truly is. This week went by really fast. But Bitcoin hitting some purple lines on the chart right now, guys. We're going to watch and see what happens. We might be calling some over-under on 22,000 here in a second. If you want to vote, vote. I absolutely hate leaving this thing up on the screen because it blocks the chat. So if you want to go ahead and vote real quick whether or not we want cryptocurrency to go up or if we want cryptocurrency to go down. Kind of want to gauge the sentiment a little bit, whether you guys are just fed up with the dips or if you want to continue these buying opportunities and see some even better prices to the downside. Pika, your mom's in here too. It was a lot smoother than the way out. Good deal, Pika. I love good flights. OG, what do you mean? I don't have a mom. I don't have a mom. Well, Pika's mom is in the chat. It says Pika's mom. That's what the chat name is. We're going to take this off the screen. You guys, man, you're killing me with these 50-50 votes. You guys are killing me with these 50-50 votes, dude. 12 for up, 12 for down. All right, guys. Dead on 50-50. Thank you for the results. 50% said up, 50% said down. Yes, Clay. Like there were just bears and bulls. Now the apes are a new generation of investors. Just wondering if us joining, it made the number of people in the market jump. So I guess retail. Yes. So the number of retail investors has definitely increased. I don't know. I could have swore that, like, back at the beginning of 2021, I did a video, or not a whole video on it, but quoted some statistics, and I thought there were roughly 2 million investors that came in at the end of 2020 and beginning of 2021. And a lot of people were basing that on the fact that people were receiving stimulus checks and people were working from home. Let me see if I can like find a quick article or anything like that about that retail investor growth. Okay, so maybe not necessarily just right off the way. All right, let's see. Well, let's see what we got here. Let's see what this is showing. So retail investors' share of total equity trading volume is now approaching 25%, meaning that retail investors account for 25% of all of the trading volume across the market. The other is the rest, or the remaining, is made up by institutional investors. You've got different pension funds and things like that. You've got insiders and different corporations that can add to the volume as well. So about 1/4 of all trades are made by retail investors. Now, just since 2020, that's about a 5% increase, and it was growing in 2020. And over the, what does this say? The last decade, the average was about 10 to 15%. So retail investors are definitely growing in trading volume. It doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, we've got the majority of the money or anything. It means we're making trades. And retail investors, I mean, unless you're hitting like a high-frequency trader, retail investors typically do trade more often than institutional investors and so on. But this is an interesting statement right here at the beginning of this article, so I want to see if it pulls anything up. An enormous wave of retail investors are currently changing the brokerage industry in the U.S. Last year alone, it's estimated that 1/3 of the U.S. stock market trading was initiated by retail investors. In 2020, 15% of investors in the U.S. stock market were first-time investors. Okay, so that kind of goes to show you. 1/3 of the trading volume, very close to the 1/4 that they were talking about on that other website. And 15% of investors in the U.S. stock market were first-time investors. This did show a huge influx of brand new investors in 2020. And a lot of that, people were attributing it to, because I do remember reading these articles, people were attributing that to being home and working from home, or being laid off, right? And trying to generate an income. People had the time, they had resources at their disposal, and that's what they chose to do, is begin trading. And then, of course, the stimulus measures. People had money that they didn't necessarily expect to have, and they were willing to go invest that money. Now, guys, here's the thing that really gets me about the stimulus checks and so on. You know, they printed a ton of money. And they printed, 4 times the amount of money that we ever had. Like 80% of the money in existence right now was printed since 2020. So they printed roughly 4 times the amount of money that was out there. And they're getting it back right now. But what you saw throughout the end of 2020 and through 2021 was massive growth in the stock market. Let's say you did get a $600 stimulus check, $1,000 stimulus check, whatever the amounts were, and you invested it. Now, the government, they don't want to see you grow your money, right? They need you to rely on them. But what we had during the end of 2020 throughout 2021 was massive growth. I don't necessarily care what penny stock you look at. Let's look at Sundial, okay? People buying the Sundial growers. At the end of 2020 into 2021 here. Hold on. Where are we at? End of 2020 into 2021 here. We've got our stimulus checks. Sundial growers going from 13 cents, 30 cents, and so on, shot up to $4 a share. If you're going from 13 cents, you're roughly 10xing times 30xing your money. Massive amounts of growth for retail investors. Now, this was the company themselves. They came out and diluted shareholders and dropped this all the way back down. But nonetheless, even if you were in this area right here, going from 13 cents to $1.30, you're sitting on a 10x gain. If you look at AMC, people were willing to buy AMC, and we know what happened there. End of 2020, throughout 2021, we went from $2 a share, $4, $5 a share, $8 a share, and so on, up to 70. 35x increase on our money. We made 35 times our money. People that would have invested that $1,000 stimulus check had $35,000. Retail investors were winning, guys, and winning at alarming paces. Some other major players, Bionanogenomics was another big one at the beginning of 2021. Bionanogenomics sitting here, 2021. We've got these stimulus measures coming in towards the end of 2020. And Bionanogenomics going from roughly 50 cents a share, wow, to $15 a share. What is that? A 30x increase on our money. Retail investors across the board were hitting the jackpot. And even if you didn't take advantage of it and sell at the absolute peak, you're still talking 50 cents to $5, 10xing your money. Retail investors were gaining wealth. Retail investors were making a lot of money. Nano Dimensions, Nano Dimension, right? NNDM, maybe. No. Wasn't it? NNDM, okay. NNDM, the end of 2020 here, trading around $1, $2 a share, going up to $17 a share. Retail investors, once again, buying these penny stocks and 17xing their money on these growth stocks right here, making some major gains. And then, of course, we know a lot of people, they started to dilute their shareholders and so on, and then the bear market ensues towards the end of the year, and we've been seeing all of that money taken back and wiped from existence because retail investors cannot have money. Guys, we were winning. And the stimulus measures, yes, did contribute to that, but it's obvious that they're trying to get that money back at this point in the game, and they're doing very well with this bear market that we're in, at taking that money back and putting it back into non-existence or back in their pockets as corporations come out and dilute their shareholders and drive these prices back down lower. Crypto as well. I mean, you guys can look, end of 2020 on Bitcoin. You've got Bitcoin going from $5,000, $10,000 a coin all the way up to $70,000. If you chose crypto, if you chose Bitcoin, you made 7 times your money pretty easily riding Bitcoin up through 2021 there. So massive gains for retail investors across the board. And what we're facing right now is a bear market. So do I think we need stimulus checks? No, I don't think we need stimulus checks. I think we need people willing to invest and believing in themselves and believing in the future. Peak of power! Oh, man, this is going to be... Hold on. I had this stupid screen on here the whole time. when I just went through all of those charts, oh my God. Oh my God. Just know that I showed examples of like 5 different stocks of all of the gains that we had at the beginning of 2021. That is ridiculous. Somebody should have yelled at me. Pika Power, thank you, Pika. I gotta go big. Thank you, Pika. Oh, I'm gonna get dizzy. Thank you, Pika. We got one more. Pika Power. Thank you, Pika. Thank you very much, Pika Power, for the super sticker. I am a little dizzy right now after that. Pika Power, thank you very much for the super sticker. That is actually a fun one. A lot less destructive than the one that Juana sent me the other day with the chair. So really appreciate no destruction there. And a little bit of nausea never hurt anybody. So Pika Power, thank you very much for the super sticker. Really appreciate that. We're going to catch back up on the chat right here. So I see Chris said something. Okay, another question. So many of the retailers became wealthy. Would that make America less wealthy if the money is spread out between the people and not the government? No, it wouldn't make America less wealthy, right? America is still going to tax that money regardless, and they're going to get their tax money on it. But, dude, when you've got people that are less reliant on a job, when you've got people that are more reliant on potentially long-term capital gains and things like that, ordinary income is taxed at a higher rate than capital gains are typically taxed at. So that could essentially lead to less tax dollars because the gain or the rates that you're taxed at could potentially be lower. But not necessarily, right? I say a lot of times that the government wants you to be reliant on them, and that's more of a power struggle, in my opinion. I truly think that the government would not care at all about taxes if they had complete and utter control over everybody that they governed. And I don't think that's right by any means, but I truly do believe that they would rather destroy the financial system and make sure that everybody is under control than they would everybody thriving and growing and non-reliant. Bag holders! Trent, no emoji. I had poor timing today. It's all right, Pika Power. Poor timing is never poor. We always got it. Full screen Clay. Gotcha emoji. Heck yeah. I hate King Griffin. I hate Gary Gensler. I hate Charles Gasparino. I hate Jim Cramer. I hate the ape. Why do you hate the ape father? I hate my 3rd grade teacher. I just have a lot to get off my chest before the weekend. Johnsontown. I'm glad I didn't make that list, man. I'm glad I didn't make that list. Did I miss the licking steak today? Asking for a friend. No, actually, if you missed it in the earlier live stream, I don't think we've done any in this afternoon live stream. Go, Clay, Pika's mom. Heck yeah, 3rd grade teacher. Dude, Johnsontown's 3rd grade teacher really did something to him. I know he did. John J. I don't know. I just got here too. Oh, but he had it on in the morning. Yes, I did have a banana in the morning stream, but none in this afternoon stream. I just got off work. What a crap day. What was Max Payne? Todd Penrod. I actually have no idea what Max Payne was. If anybody knows what Max Payne was, let us know. And by the way, guys, I did go through all of those charts here. So just briefly, you guys can see massive 17x gains here in nano dimensions. If you're looking at Bionanogenomics, massive 30x gains going from 50 cents to $15. And if you got it in perfect, you're looking at 45x gains right here, going from 25 cents to $50 or $15. And then we talked about AMC and so on throughout 2020, and then Bitcoin as well. If you're buying Bitcoin and hitting it from the end of 2020, going from roughly $10,000 a coin all the way up to $70,000 a coin, you're 20x in your money right there as well. So amazing gains across the board when people in retail was willing to invest and absolutely could sustain itself, guys. Could sustain itself. But what happens is you got all these people taking their money out of the market. You've got companies coming in and diluting shareholders, knocking the prices down, and trying to take that money for themselves, as opposed to allowing, oh my God, look at this, as opposed to allowing retail to win. Dark Matter, AMC Trapper, and Moji, man, Dark Matter. You know what's happening right here. Dark Matter, I love it, man. AMC Trapper, thank you for the banana. AMC Trapper, eye contact the whole time, man. I got you on this one. AMC Trapper, thank you very much for the lick and stick. And we've got Mo G, right? We got Mo G. That's who it was. Yeah, Mo G. With another lick and stick, we've got the banana Mo G. I'm thinking about you, and I'm looking at you, man. I got the little lick and stick for you. Moji, thank you very much. AMC Trapper, thank you very much. And Dark Matter, thank you very much for the 3 licking sticks in a row. I don't know if I've ever had 3 licking sticks in a row. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you guys very much for the bananas. Andy, you're my favorite in the chat, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate the positive feedback there. Hopefully you come back again. I don't see your name too often in the chat, Andy, so be more, I guess, be more responsive, man. Talk to us. Don't be afraid. It's all right. Inverse, the 6-month chart on Bitcoin, it's about to collapse. You want me to inverse the 6-month chart? So instead of going down, you want it to go up, and you want it's about to collapse then? So instead of collapsing, we are about to go up. Is that what you're saying? Crypto Racketeer. Boo! Oh my gosh, it's 5 o'clock already. What? I don't know how it's 5 o'clock already, guys. This afternoon went way too fast. Look, there's 65 people in here that either know it's the end of the stream or they saw those licking sticks coming and they got the heck out of here. But it is 5 o'clock, guys. We're going to get off here for now. We're going to have a great weekend. You guys got videos at 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Possibly, if I can get this other video here cut, you might have one at 9 p.m. or something if you guys want to watch the hot pepper or the hot gummy bear eating thing with a little explanation about what to expect and things like that. I might post that sometime this evening after all of the videos come out, just so I don't lose a notification on the other videos. So watch that. Look out for it if you guys want to. But let's do these shout-outs, and then we will be back with videos tonight, man. Crypto Racketeer. Boom, baby. Dabbing on them as always. We got Pika Power going. Oh, yes, Pika Power. I'm glad you're back home safe and sound on the ground, and hopefully you had a good time while you were out there. No worries on the flights, though. Lucky's thoughts, man. See you later. UK 49's Crow. See you later. Hello from England. Hello from Ohio. Glad to have you in here this evening. AMC Chapter saying peace out to the Diamond-Handed Apes and the Shiba Army. Have an awesome day. Heck yeah, you too, Pika Power. Moji, Frodo, bye. Enjoy your weekend as well. Paul, enjoy your weekend, man. Thank you for being in here. Roulette Wheel clicking 100 new subs from that death-defying gummy bear eating. Oh my gosh, I love it. Roulette Wheel. Let's go 100,000 subs. Come on, man. We can make it. Roulette Wheel. Enjoy your evening. Dark Matter. Later to you. Kongus. Peace out, man. Next level. Goodbye to you, PS5 Future Gaming. We need more clay, bro. No. Too short. Too short, man. Well, I guess what? We'll be back later. That's for sure. You still got 2 videos coming out. UK 49 Crow. See you later, man. Edwin. Enjoy your weekend. Shiba Daddy D's 2.0. See you later. Master. Bye, bro. See you later, Master. Pika's mom. Bye, Juana's Clay. Bye, Pika's mom. Next level. See you later. Thanks, Clay. The best. You the best. UK 49 Crow. Heck yeah. Pika Power. Oh my gosh. It's all right, Pika Power. You're still going to enjoy your weekend. I know you will. All of you guys in here know what time it is. So if you want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.